Today's video is going to be a fun one. We're going to be taking a look into this new sound called Sexy Drill to understand why it's going viral on social media and attracting the attention of artists like Drake, Lil Yachty, and A Boogie. We're also going to be breaking down some of our own Sexy Drill samples and beats that we've made recently so you guys can see how to make them. Let's get into it.
Got an attitude, what you better say, so I ain't mad at you. Ain't tattooed, what I gotta do to be having you.
If you don't know Cobain, he's a producer and artist from the Bronx, New York, and he's one of the main pioneers of the Sexy Drill sound. Since 2021, Cash has been releasing more and more Sexy Drill tracks, increasing the popularity of the style, especially in New York. Songs like Fisher and Dunk Contest have done pretty well on social media and has helped take the sound global.
Got an attitude, what you better say, so I ain't mad at you. Ain't tattooed, what I gotta do. Destiny, I'm tryna give you the best of me. I wanna kill it like recipes, you know that pussy like.
Cash has built a name for himself by creating his own lane and sticking with it, which is super inspiring for us producers. In recent months, Cobain helped produce Calling For You by Drake.
I was in a club before she even had it. She was 21.
And you can also hear that Sexy Drill, Cobain type vibe in songs like It's Us.
Tired of all these hoes, baby, I need your love. I just told Bo it's us.
As well as Body off of A Boogie's most recent album, which Cash actually had a feature on.
Only for one night. I wanna be with you.
And there are more and more songs coming out today that are heavily influenced by that Sexy Drill, Cobain sound.
Ever since I got money, I got attitude. Can't be no broke, bitch, I might get mad.
Back in 2020 to 2021, when Pop Smoke's music was taking over the world, we were listening to drill quite a bit. However, since then, drill as a genre has started to fall off. But now with this new genre, Sexy Drill, going crazy on social media and having a nostalgic and very sampled, influenced vibe, it is something that lots of people, including us, have enjoyed listening to recently. It's a cool reminder that genres can be tweaked slightly to give listeners a fresh sound. Before we get into our beat breakdowns, we're going to quickly jump into the characteristics of a Sexy Drill track.
The first thing that is unique to the Sexy Drill sound is the simple drill hi-hat. Compared to a typical drill drum bounce, the Sexy Drill bounce is a lot more simple and bouncy. The next thing is this iconic Cobain kick, which is used in a decent amount of his Sexy Drill, as well as being used in the Drake song Calling For You. We actually found it really hard to find this kick or any of the Sexy Drill sounds. We searched all over YouTube and Reddit, we couldn't find it. Luckily, one of our producer bros sent some kits over. And if you stay to the end of this video, we might have something for you guys as well if you don't have these either. The next thing is that it typically ranges between 145 BPM and 160 BPM. It can get pretty fast, but it seems to work. Sampling is very common with Sexy Drill. You'll hear a lot of samples in this music. Songs from the 70s all the way up until recent music is being sampled. The samples we made for this video are crazy, so make sure you stay for those breakdowns. And the final thing that is common in this type of music that we can't unhear is the use of the most cooked vulgar lyrics that could possibly be used. So don't play this around mum. Let's break down these insane samples and bouncy beats we made so you can see how to make this.
Alright, starting with the sample, we grabbed this pad called Backstabber from Analog Labs and laid down these chords. We pitched that one down 5 semitones, and now it sounds like this. Next, we added a violin from BBC Symphony Orchestra, free plugin by the way. We took inspiration from Fisher using these strings, as there is a violin sounding drone that runs throughout the sample. Next up, we added this pad from Skykeys. Unfortunately, we had to delete the plugin from this FLP because the CPU just couldn't handle it. But anyway, here's what the pad sounds like. Next, we've got this bell preset from Analog Labs. The preset's called Atmosphere, and here's what it sounds like. And the last layer of the sample was a vocal. We had a vocalist come over and help us out with the sample. Here's what the vocal sounds like. Now, the sample all together being pitched down one semitone, here's the final product. Alright, now moving on to the drums that we put on the sample. Starting with a simple hi-hat pattern, here's what we've got. For the intro of the song, we use this tom as a snare, just like they did in Calling For You. Here's what it sounds like. And the last drum element for the intro is this triangle, a commonly used perk in lots of sexy drill beats. Now moving into the main drum section, a similar sounding snare to the one in Dunk Contest by Cobain.
Destiny, I'm trying to give you the best of me.
As well as adding a snap. We added this open hat and this hard-hitting 808 pattern. And to finish it off, we've got a riser and an impact. The drums are finished. Here's what it sounds like on top of the sample we broke down before. Moving on to the next sample, we actually made this one with the intention of wanting to speed it up later. We're going to run you through how we made it. Starting off with the preset Naked Planet from Analog Labs, perfect for the sexy drill vibe. Here's what it sounds like. Using the same preset from Analog Labs, we added this lead sounding layer. Next up, we used the plugin FabFilter 1 to create this complementary pad thing. And the final layer, again, we've got that same vocalist to help us out. We've got a few automations on it. Here's what it sounds like.
Nothing to say, still face to face, but a stranger. You try to change her, you try to make her, you don't even face her.
And all together at 123 BPM, here's what the sample sounds like. We're going to show you how it sounds sped up with the drums soon.
Make her, you don't even face her.
Moving into the drums now, we kept it pretty simple for this one, and we also implemented that Cobain kick. First up, here's the hi-hats. Next, we've got the snap pattern. We've got the famous Cobain kick. A clean open hat. A laser perk. And some hard-hitting 808s as well. Alright, that's it for today's video, guys. If you've watched it this far, we've linked a sexy drill drum kit completely for free in the description. Let's hear it all together, final sample and beat. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.